Hello guys and welcome to TK Gaming Channel. My name's Jamie Clout. I'm here with Dave Morley. We are reviewing the Recore new game that came out on Friday the
It wasn't supposed to be like
17th of...
Go on, Mac.
No, sorry,
It's over
16th
there.
of September. I've been waiting for
But
this
if
game for about
anyone
18
says
months.
it's right,
It seems like a pretty good game, to be fair. There's a lot of aspects in it which remind me of Tomb Raider. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let the game speak for itself for a little bit, and then I'll come back to you with controls and bits and pieces. Just have a look at the graphics and let me know what you think. And I'll be back shortly.
Then let's track it down.
So as you can see, Max is up in the front,
Yep.
with you following behind.
To
get from each ledge you actually have to boost jump, which is just a double A. You can see that I dashed there, which is B. So when you're in the air, just push the A and the B button, which just pushes you forward. We're coming up to some robots now, which I'm going to shoot at now. You can see that we actually don't have to do any aiming here. The system itself actually moves us to each robot. Not really my thing. I prefer it Call of Duty style, where you can actually aim at the robots yourself rather than being directed to it. I found that movement on this game is a bit slow for me. Although she's running, you can actually use dash to speed up the process a little bit. It's not too bad. Max follows pretty quickly behind. It's fairly long-winded for me. A bit like Tomb Raider, not too much.
Alright, let's make our way to the top. Lead the way, Mac.
There we go. Up here, double tap. Yeah, so it's not too much
Over here.
out there in the futuristic way for me. I quite enjoyed
Right behind you.
the game layout, big maps with a lot to explore. What we'll do is we'll get a little bit further in to the inside sections, and then I'll talk a bit more about the graphics and the design of the game.
Whoa, careful, boy. It's a long way down. Huh. Looks like this door is missing its power cell bot. The little guy must be around here somewhere. There you are. Let's get you back to your socket. In you go. Mac, listen. You hear that? Come on, this way. Mac, get back here. Mac! I'm coming, Mac! A security lattice? What's going on around?
Okay guys, so we're inside. You've had a bit of time to have a look around, see what you thought. Personally, I thought that the lighting on the inside, normally when some games that you play, they're quite dark and you can actually not really see what's going on. With this, I was actually quite impressed as to the amount of detail that you can see whilst roaming around inside, although it's in like in the dark. Here I'm able to use my grappler to be able to open the door. Quite difficult to get used to with pulling the cores out of the robots
I got
themselves,
you,
you'll
buddy.
notice shortly that
Try and be
when I
more
go to
careful.
take one of the cores out of the
We're not gonna
robot, that
find many friendly
the
bots in here.
rope itself actually starts to turn red. What you have to do is back off of the pulling and slowly reel it in again, so it's up and down on the right trigger, and it will come out slowly. It takes a little bit of getting
Spider
used to.
frames.
Here we go now.
We woke up a whole hive. More of them.
As you can see, grapple comes out, rope's red, and it snaps back out of me. Got 3 of them on me now. You can actually use Max soon to attack the other robots whilst you're battling some of the others, which is pretty cool. Pulling the cores out of these robots, you can actually use them in the future to access new upgrades for Max and the other robots that you will get later on in the game.
Mac, get down! Didn't know he could do that.
So guys, what you can see here is me taking out one of the robots. You'll see that it says push on the right thumbstick. What you want to do when that right thumbstick sign comes up is push it down, and then you'll move a grappler. Get that up again on this one, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. And you'll see that as the rope comes, it starts to turn red as you're pulling it in. That means you're pulling it in too quickly. You want to release and push back up on the thumbstick, and it will start to cool off again. And then you pull it back, and you will actually remove the core from the other robot. Ammo does reload in the gun by itself, which isn't too bad. To be fair, it means you haven't got to run around looking for ammo all the time. It recharges itself. Movement isn't too bad on this, to be fair. Pretty easy to use, like most
I don't like it
adventure
either,
platforms.
but we need to keep going.
Lighting from the crystals in the ceiling and
Another
things like that
missing
actually
cell
gives you
bot.
a good bit of lighting around the
I wonder
room.
what scared them all out of their sockets. Buddy, over here, Mac.
So what we've got here, guys, is another door we've got to go through. It's just here to the right hand side. We're going to get Max to search in the sand for one of the bots that has to go inside the door. To activate it, all you have to do is hold down on X, and Max will search the area that is circled. We've found something there, we'll dig it out. There you go.
We
And
won't
then that will
hurt
make
you.
its way to the door. Straight in,
There.
and
Feel
we're
better?
through. Lots of different
I hear
aspects to
too.
this game. There's going to be a lot of
Power
buttons that we're all
source
going to have
must
to get
be
used
close.
to. So I've only
Watch
played
out.
this game for about an hour and a half. I started this game at the beginning just to be able to show you guys different pieces that I've figured out so far along the way. We will do another video, either me or Dave, when we play the game a little bit more. Obviously, it's going to take a little bit of time as the game is a bit more involved than
Corebots are much more
racing games or
intelligent
things
than
like that.
Corebots.
As
But we
there's
designed them both
loads
to
of
be absolutely loyal and highly
hidden
protective
areas and
humans.
bits and pieces that we can go through, which we'll show you in a future
I'm getting
video.
some really weird readings from that power source. I wonder if it's affecting the other bots.
Here we've got a
somehow.
shield that you have to put around the door. You have to shoot out all the robots to release the electrical field around it, which isn't too bad. As I said before, the aiming is done automatically. Again, not my thing, but for people that aren't really into shooting games, they will enjoy that.
My extractor should work on this door, just like before.
Use your extractor to open the door. So again, hold down on your right trigger, and you can see it goes red. Back off a little bit, pull it back, and there we go. It said it does get easier the more you use the item. Took me a little while to get used to it. I was trying to just pull back when it was red, and it was just snapping back at me all the time. Took me ages to get used to it. But then again, I didn't have anyone telling me how to play the game.
Shields. Maybe my charge shot can knock them out.
Another robot here. Use your charging slot. Now the charging slot is basically a extra large power source that you can do with your top right trigger. Holding it in will charge your gun and send out a large boosted shot. trying to take down the shield on this robot here so we can get his core. All these bits get saved into an inventory that you can take back to the crawler, which is her, well, we'll call it a base of operations, where she can actually upgrade her core bots max and the other ones she gets in the future.
Up there, look, the power source. It's some kind of core. If we get closer to it, I bet I can grab it with my extractor.
So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to let the video speak for itself for a little bit. There's a big bot coming up here. It's going to take a little bit of effort to take out, so we'll watch that and get back to you at the end.
Nice and easy. Ow! Dang it! Well, I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. We need to get that core. Let's do this, Mac. Come on, Mac. Mac, do it. That's it. Gotcha. This is the power source we've been tracking? Never seen a core like this before. Have you, Mac? All the colors are mixed together. Oh, come here, boy. I see that leg. Doesn't look too bad, but I won't be able to fix it here. Can you make it back to the crawler? Okay. Let's go home. All right, Mac. We got what we came for. Let's head back to the crawler. Huh. Guess the core was linked to the local security system. Yep, there's our crawler. Oh, home sweet home. Ugh, more rogue core bots. Don't let them near the crawler. here, buddy.
Okay guys, so we're now back outside on our way to the crawler.
Still too
You
tough
can see there's
to
a few
pull.
more bots we've got to take out along the way. You will find that these are quite frequently appearing. Again, keep taking their cores if you can. If you don't take the cores, then it will release warm parts that you can use to again upgrade your
Double thick hull and
bots
redundant
and
systems
bits and
throughout.
pieces for your
We built
guns
them
and
to
stuff like
last.
that.
Of course, no one thought they'd need to last this
Pretty
long.
nifty piece. We're going to go into
Get
the
inside
crawler
and
in a
see if this
second,
core
so
will
you can
turn
have a
the
look in the
power back
crawler.
on.
There's the crawler there. So this is our base of operations. Load up's going to take a little bit of time here. Always takes a bit of time. This is the worst bit about the game for me, to be fair. I don't like waiting too much, especially for the amount of time it was in production. I'd expected it to be a little bit quicker than this. Okay guys, so we're back. We're inside the crawler. We're going to use the orb that we revealed
Hope this
and caught
works.
from the guy inside. These are the orbs that we're going to be looking for later on in the game as well. You'll find that these are the most powerful ones and the ones that she uses most frequently. You won't see
Weird.
the blue or red ones being
Doesn't look
used
like it
too
lost any
much.
energy at all.
One thing I did really like about this game was the facial expressions again,
Hey, kiddo, if you get this message
and
before you
the
go to
reflection
sleep,
in the eyes.
sweet dreams. If not,
Just
wake up already.
Basic-
It's been 200 years.
basic facial recognition
Listen,
with
I
these.
just wanted to tell you I've got a little more work to do
Hair,
here.
and that's
but they're holding a
really
space for
well
me on the
done.
next evacuation fleet, and I'll meet you on Far Eden, just like I
Graphics
promised.
have come such a
Don't
long
worry,
way with the
Joel.
Xbox One.
Everything's going according to plan.
You can see the emotion in her face and things like that. It's absolutely brilliant.
I know, Mac. Nothing is going according to plan. I mean, look. Pylon in the next sector is offline. Now that we've got power, we can
Right,
unlock
we're
the
going to skip
gate,
this
go
bit
over
here.
there
We
and
don't
check
need
it
to see
out.
all of this. You'll see it all when you play
This
the game for
report says
yourself. Right guys, this concludes our first section for
Come on over
Recore.
to
As I
the
said before,
workbench, Mac.
what we'll do is we'll get a couple more videos up for the game when it comes in to us playing it a bit more. Here we've got the upgrade section for Max, so you can collect blueprints and bits and pieces. You can see you're going to upgrade his front legs there. You can buy
Got it.
6, 3 and 8. Go into parts here. You can see it goes up from 24, 40 and 63. To 30, 43 and 71. Nice improvement. So yeah, hopefully as we go on further in the game we'll add extra parts to Max and make him a better bot. So now she's got to go out in more search of blueprints and things like that.
Okay,
So,
Mac. Ready
we'll
to
come
help
back with
fix
another
that
video
terraforming pylon?
in the next week or so when we've progressed in the game a bit more and give you some more information about it. Thank you for watching the video. My name's been Jamie, and please like and subscribe our page. Thank you.